Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to Chamber Chat with your hosts, Courtney Galley and Samantha Good, with the Conroe, Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce. I am one of your hosts, Courtney Galley. Samantha and I will chat about the Conroe Chamber's upcoming events and programs for this month. Relax with a cup of joe or your favorite drink. And now, Chamber Chat with your hosts, Courtney Galley and Samantha Good. Good morning and welcome to Chamber Chat. I'm Courtney Galley, the Director of Program Development at the Conroe, Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined with my co-host.
Hello, I'm Samantha Good. I'm the Director of Membership Development.
And we just want to give you a little bit of background information about the Chamber. So the Chamber is a nonprofit organization with a mission of serving Conroe, Willis, and the Montgomery communities to improve economic development and quality of life. The Chamber is made up of more than 1,000 members of these business communities. The Chamber provides members various monthly networking events, educational seminars, cost-effective marketing opportunities, as well as ways to give back to the community it serves. The Conroe Chamber has been in business for 81 years.
The purpose of this show is to inform listeners of the monthly events of the Chamber and to promote our members. Each month, guests will be brought on to talk about what is happening in the Chamber and get the inside scoop of our members, what they do, and what has made their company successful. I hope you have your cup of coffee because we have a great lineup this morning.
So this is our kind of first official Chamber Chat with myself and Samantha, and we're really excited. A new format for the Chamber, so tune in every first Tuesday of the month for Chamber Chat. And I will have Samantha introduce our first guest.
Our first guests today are Dot Anderson and Phyllis Loft of the Assistance League of Montgomery County. Hello, Dot and Phyllis. We are so glad to have y'all join us today.
Hi,
Hello.
thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Y'all are the first guest of the new Chamber
new
Chat.
Official shiny Chamber Chat.
Yes.
Oh,
We even have cue
I
cards.
feel very
We
special.
do.
You should feel very, very
And they
special.
gave us these nice strand of
Yes.
pearls that we're wearing. Thank you very much.
And they will tell us why they
Yes.
gave us some pearls in a few minutes.
Yes.
So why don't you ladies tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Well, I'm a native Texan, a retired social work therapist. I have a husband, 2 children, 7 grandchildren, and I've been volunteering since I was 14 years old, so I can't imagine not volunteering.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, the 7 grandchildren. That's great too.
And I'm Phyllis Loft, and I'm also a native Texan, but I lived most of my married life in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And after retiring, we moved here to settle down to be near our 2 sons. And I have 4 grandchildren, and I love being a member of Assistance League.
Oh, great. I'm a
That is so
native
fantastic.
Texan myself. I'm like a 5th generation Texan on both sides of my family.
Wow.
And do
That's
you know
rare.
do you know what yesterday was?
Oh, well, of course.
Texas
Texas
Independence
Yes.
Day. So yeah. God bless Texas.
We celebrated
bless
it at the
Texas.
Assistance League.
Oh, good. That's awesome. Well, the Assistant League has a big celebration coming up. So would you tell us about that?
Yes, we are celebrating 30 years of serving Montgomery County. We began in 1985 with 41 ladies, and they got together and formed a chapter of Assistance League of Montgomery County. And on April 1st, we will be celebrating that day at our thrift shop with an open house, a ribbon cutting ceremony, including the Chamber of Commerce and the mayor. And the thrift shop will be open. We will have special sales. Every customer that comes in will receive a string of pearls. We will have door prizes. And it's going to be a very fun day, so we hope all of the supporters and shoppers in the community will come join us.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they will. So everybody in the community is invited to come
Yes.
and join y'all in the celebration.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's great. So you just said you started out with 41, and how
members.
many y'all have now?
About 220.
Wow, that's awesome. Great.
That is fantastic.
That is really good. Well, I'm kind of curious about what kind of items do y'all sell at the thrift shop? I've been there several times, but maybe our audience wants to know kind of what they can get there.
We sell some of everything. We sell clothes, children's clothes, housewares, appliances, furniture, bedding. What am I leaving out?
Books, toys.
So you're like a department store.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
And we also have a boutique department,
Yes.
better, nicer dresses
Yeah.
and so forth at really good prices.
Great.
And then, do you guys accept donations at the thrift shop?
Oh, yes. We will accept whatever you have to give.
Do you have anything in particular that y'all are in need of?
Sometimes we need more men's clothing. You know,
Oh,
men
yeah.
do not tend to buy as many clothes as ladies do.
That's true. That's probably a kind of
Except for
forgotten. Yeah.
Except for Richard.
Oh, well, of course, we need to give a shout out to Rick. Yeah, I would think that that's probably kind of an afterthought or not a thought at all about men's clothing, too, because I'm always trying to donate stuff. But yeah. So men's clothing.
Yes,
Men's
yes.
shoes probably as well.
Definitely
as well.
shoes and work shoes, because we
Yes.
have a lot of the workers in the area coming and looking for work shoes.
Yeah. That sounds great.
That's great.
So volunteering is an essential part of your organization. So how do people become volunteers with the Assistance League?
Well, our volunteers are members, and they go through 3 orientation sessions, and after that they decide if they want to join or not. And once they join, they commit to one agree to serve one thrift shop day a month and serve on a philanthropic and a standing committee.
Okay. Okay, this might be a word question. Do they have to be ladies?
No, we
Can
have
men?
we have one.
You do?
One man.
One.
You
one
do.
man.
Okay. Well, so men out there, I mean, join this lovely group of ladies.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
What a great way to meet some wonderful women.
yes, exactly.
exactly.
That's
Well,
what I was going to
great.
say. Where else can you be surrounded by 100 women?
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, congrats to the one gentleman who's surviving.
Brave enough,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. So I'm going to ask both of y'all, for both of y'all to answer this question. What's your favorite thing about volunteering with the Assistance League?
Well, in my opinion, personally, it's the friendships that I have made. Moving here just 9 years ago, I didn't know anyone, and I joined right away. And then it just gives me a very good feeling of knowing that we're giving back to the less fortunate in our community. And
Yeah.
so I enjoy that. I get a lot of satisfaction out of that.
And for me also, it's the friendships and seeing the difference that you've made in someone's life, because we
Yeah.
actually have the opportunity to see, whatever.
Right, you see what you're giving back to them. You have it really face to face because you see people coming into the thrift store and doing all the other stuff you do. So,
And for
yeah.
example, we just had a Operation School Bell dressing this weekend, and
Oh.
the people thanked us, and the children
Yeah.
were excited, and it was good.
Yeah, that's nice to get that.
Have you guys had a favorite project or committee that you've worked on with the Assistance League?
Mine is scholarships.
Scholarship.
I really like doing the scholarships.
So you give out. What do you explain more about how y'all do scholarships and give out and all that kind of stuff?
Well, we have 5 different types of scholarships. The first one is a scholarship for graduating high school seniors going to a 4-year university in Texas. The second one is for graduating high school seniors that go to a 2-year junior college, and of course it's less. We give continuation scholarships to the ones we've chosen previously, so that to keep them, to help them keep going.
Yeah.
We have return to education scholarships for older adults older than 18, not older than us. Older adults that find themselves in a situation where they need to go back to school for to improve their quality of life or
Yeah.
make changes. And then our last one is we give scholarships to the children and adults. Yeah, at the equine therapy for the children and adults
okay.
who are. I'm sorry, I can't think of the right word.
Who need it?
Well, just needing that
Yeah.
type of physical therapy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Riding
okay.
horses is very valuable.
Yeah, and so can anybody apply for that? Do you have to be like a resident of Montgomery County?
You do have to be a resident of Montgomery County.
Well, that's great. I didn't know y'all gave away scholarships. That's
That is
awesome.
so neat.
And that's great that y'all are one of the organizations that does the continuing once you're in college. Because I know a lot of places and organizations don't do
Yes,
that,
they
and
give
that
that 1
I
year.
think means a lot because you get the scholarship for your first year, and then obviously you probably need assistance.
We also
The years
mentor.
after.
We mentor the students, the high school graduates. We mentor them for the whole 4 years if they want to be mentored.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite part.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
wow,
neat.
that is. I love that. I love discovering new things about organizations I didn't know about. Well, another thing we want to talk about is, you can't go with your mission alone. So, are there any companies or businesses in the community that support you, and you want to give them a shout out for what they do for y'all?
Yes, Entergy helps us with
Great
the purchase
organization.
of fans, because we have a program called Fans for Friends, and the Harley Davidson Club in Cut and Shoot. They give us
Great organization as well.
Yes, they give us a monetary donation. The Conroe Chamber helps us out a lot by spreading our
course.
word.
Our favorites, our favorites.
Yeah.
Your favorite. And the Metcalf Foundation has given us a endowment, so we have that, and a lot of that helps fund our scholarship program. Dockline Magazine,
Yes.
we are featured there, I believe every other month. And he helps us spread our word. Kohl's, Walmart, and J.C. Penney's are the stores where we do our shopping events for our Operation School Bell program, where the
okay.
children come there. We send letters to the children, to the parents, through the counselors at the schools. And they come to these stores at a certain day at a certain time, and our volunteers meet them, and they shop with their parents, and we pay for the clothing.
Oh my
that is
gosh.
fantastic.
And so
That
just
is.
last
That's such a neat experience for them, because I'm
Oh,
sure
it
they don't
is.
get that a lot.
They don't. They get to shop, and just like Dot said, on Saturday and 2 days last week, we had 3 shopping events at J.C. Penney's, and we gave school clothing to over 365 students.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. I can just imagine the look
How
on.
excited they are. Oh my goodness.
Stuff we all probably take for granted.
You guys
so.
are just warming my heart. Oh.
Well, we enjoy it too. That's what we get our satisfaction out of. No,
Yeah.
is seeing that we are, like Dot says, we are touching lives in our community.
You are, definitely are. Well, and kind of something that we ask all of our guests on the show is, do you have a piece of business advice or something important you want people to know about being in a nonprofit or volunteering? I kind of would like for y'all to touch on maybe how we get the younger generation to volunteer. How is that? Because that's kind of a thing that's kind of been coming up a lot. How do we get that younger generation engaged and wanting to give back?
I wish I knew the answer
Oh.
to that. We have not. We have not been successful in engaging
Yeah.
younger volunteers. We would be happy to have them if
Yeah. Well, I think they would be great with the program with the kids shopping. I mean, wouldn't that be awesome to have a younger adult out there helping them shop? So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
If you're a
Yes.
younger adult and you're looking for volunteer opportunities, this
Yes.
is something that's fun. You can volunteer and help shop at the same time.
That's right.
You need to sign up. So
Mhm.
yeah, I
Thank
know
you.
that's a challenge for all of the nonprofit organizations. But do y'all have any advice about volunteering or how to get involved or?
Well, my personal advice is don't take it personally and learn to delegate and make each volunteer feel important. Because if you're not earning a salary, there's got to be some
Right.
benefit for you.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
There are a lot of thankless jobs. For sure.
This is
yeah.
not one of them.
No. But if you are a volunteer, you're right. I mean, you don't. You need to feel also. I always feel like if I volunteer, I want to feel needed and wanted and
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the challenge for us is to try to engage every volunteer
Right.
in our program so that
Yeah.
they feel some ownership
Right.
into our missions. Yes.
Exactly.
Well, is there anything else that you would like our listeners to know about the Assistance League?
Well, we are the best thrift shop in Montgomery County. And we want everyone to come to our shop and shop, donate, or volunteer. And especially on April 1st when we have our 30th anniversary party.
Yes.
And the reason we have pearls
Yes.
is because it's the gym of the 30th anniversary.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Y'all talked about that at your after hours. That's
Yes, we
perfect.
did.
So that's why we are the recipients of these beautiful
That's
pearls.
right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you, Dot and Phyllis, for joining us today. We have learned so much about the Assistance League, and we hope our listeners have too. We will be back with Chamber Chat in a few minutes.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay.
Imagine a new mother has just delivered her first child, and doctors decide to transport him to the neonatal intensive care unit of a specialty children's hospital 90 miles away. A young couple's world has just turned upside down, and now they have to find a hotel for the next 2 months. Caden's Hope can help. Caden's Hope focuses on alleviating the unexpected financial burden associated with last-minute travel, hotel arrangements, air travel for out-of-town family, gasoline, credit cards, parking, groceries, and the list is endless. And all while worrying about the medical condition of their newborn child. Caden's Hope grew out of the very real-life struggles and financial hardships faced by a young couple in California. A bed to sleep in, food to eat, parking, and other essential daily needs. You can help by joining Caden's Hope and providing a tax-deductible contribution. Your generous support, when added to others, will help a family remain overnight near the hospital in a warm, safe hotel close to their child. To learn more, please visit cadenshope.org. Caden's Hope, providing hope in the midst of trial.
Tune in to Chamber Chat with your host, Courtney Galley and Samantha Good, with the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce, every first Tuesday of the month at 11 a.m. I'm one of your hosts, Courtney Galley. Samantha and I will chat about the Conroe Chamber's upcoming events and programs for the month. Relax with a cup of joe or your favorite drink for Chamber Chat.
The East Texas Dream Center is in need of your help. We are a nonprofit Christian organization that houses women and children who are trying to get their lives back after being homeless, abused, or addicted. We are conveniently located at 301 South 1st Street, Conroe, Texas, 77301. Right here in Montgomery County. Our needs are financial and every needs of gasoline, cleaning supplies, laundry soap, Lysol, and whatever else God puts in your heart. To help our ladies and children, please consider a donation. You may visit our website at www.easttexasdreamcenter.org. Again, so you don't forget, it's www.easttexasdreamcenter.org. Donations are tax deductible. Remember what Jesus said, with God, nothing is impossible.
SPCA PetSnap of Montgomery County is a 501c3, all-volunteer-based rescue and adoption organization with a no-kill policy for healthy and adoptable animals. Our name states what we believe: Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. People eliminate the suffering. Spay, neuter, adopt, please. We rescue abandoned, abused, or homeless animals, do whatever is needed to make them healthy and happy, and then we find them loving forever homes. We envision a county where every companion animal finds a permanent and compassionate home, where communities are enriched by the special bond between people and animals, where cruelty no longer exists, and where every home practices responsible pet ownership. You can contact us at www.spcaofmc.com. The SPCA PetSnap of Montgomery County encourages you to think adoption first.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat. I'm one of your hosts, Courtney Galley, with the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce. And my co-host is with me today, Samantha.
Good morning.
Good morning. So this is, we have our second guest here, Courtney Bell with BattleFrog. And just to kind of, if you weren't tuned in at the beginning, Chamber Chat is a new format of a talk show that we're going to be putting on, the Chamber's going to be putting on. Talking to some of our members and then talking about some of our upcoming events coming on. So, Courtney, we're really happy that you joined us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And great name, of course.
Right.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about BattleFrog?
So, my name is Courtney Bell, and I am born and raised in Willis, so just right up the road.
Montgomery County native, yes.
I graduated Willis High School and went to Texas State. Got my degree in recreation management, moved back home, and got this amazing opportunity with BattleFrog, and I swear it's my dream job. I couldn't have asked for a better job.
Isn't that awesome to be doing something that you love?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And you can just tell she loves it because
Yes.
she smiles every time she talks
Gleaming.
about it.
Yes. And that's the way it should be, of course. So what is BattleFrog?
So we are an obstacle course race series, mud run. There's tons of names for them, adventure race, mud run, whatnot. But we are designed and operated by retired Navy SEALs. So we really incorporate the military aspect in our race.
Okay.
So where and when is the upcoming race?
So our first Houston race is March 28th and 29th. You could do Saturday or Sunday in Northeast Houston. It's at a park called Rio Bravo Motocross Park, and it's in Northeast Houston.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure. Is that
It's kind of between like the 59 and Beltway area.
Okay. Okay. That gives me kind of a visual of where that's at.
Just in case anyone had been to one of Courtney's ribbon cuttings
Yes.
or anything in the past, the location did change, but it's still the same date, and it's going to be even better.
Exactly.
Yes.
Even better.
So
It's
don't
gonna be
remember where it was. Just remember the new place.
yeah, it's going to be a way better course layout and terrain for our obstacles. And I think that the racers are really going to enjoy this course compared to the others.
Well, speaking of racers, one of the questions I wanted to ask was, do you have to be in shape in order to participate? And I mean like people who are like me who are really out of shape.
So definitely not. I would say the only thing that you really need to run one of our races is a positive attitude and being
You have one of those,
open.
Courtney. You're good. You're in. We'll sign you up.
Not about exercising. I don't.
And then
so.
be open to new experiences. Okay. So take all the pressure and stress out of it and really just enjoy yourself. And it's going to be an experience that you've never done before, and you're going to love it. You're going to get addicted.
Yes, I have a friend who's done it tons and tons of times. So, but yeah, you think about that, like, oh, it's, this big, you see them on TV, and you see all these people in shape. So that was kind of my question. It's like, do you need to train for it? Like you train for a marathon?
So we offer 4 distances, a 15K, a 5K, and then 2 shorter distances for kids and families. I would advise, if you're going to run the 15K, I would kind of train for it. Being hit with a 15K,
especially if it's your first time doing it.
Exactly.
Okay.
But the 5K, I would say, not at all. It's more of a exciting team building, meeting new people experience, and I would not say you needed to train or be in shape whatsoever. Just have that positive attitude,
and your adrenaline probably kicks in
exactly.
with the excitement of everything too.
Exactly.
So, okay, so anybody can do it.
Yes,
that's good to know.
So what sets BattleFrog apart from the other obstacle races?
So we really pride ourselves, like I said, on the military aspect of our races, which it says designed and operated by Navy SEALs, which we are. But in essence, that really means that we're going to put on a safe and structured and controlled race. So no crazy, things like fire and shocking and stuff.
Sounds a lot safer to me.
Yeah,
and more enjoyable.
Yeah, and a lot of the obstacles that you see are going to be similar to obstacles that SEALs went through in their basic training and other branches of the military went through in basic training.
Definitely got me more scared about it now. No. They won't electrocute you, but you're going to go through military boot camp.
No, it's a lot of fun. The obstacles are very safe, controlled. We're not going to throw you into an uncontrolled or unsafe environment.
And isn't there a Navy SEALs Foundation that y'all work with? Then how does that all interact with BattleFrog and everything
so,
too?
A portion of our proceeds nationwide, because we have races across the U.S. and nationally, we support the Navy SEAL Foundation, the Navy SEAL Museum, and the Navy SEAL Trident House. Locally, though, in Houston, I also support those, and then the Lone Star Veterans Association.
Oh yes,
the student veterans at University of Houston, and the Lone Survivor Foundation.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
So you're not only getting in shape and exercising and having a good time, but you're also giving back as well.
Exactly.
So that means a lot.
And who better to give back to than our amazing
Right,
veterans?
exactly.
Oh, my gosh, for sure.
So tell us a little bit about the activities after the race, because it's not just the race that you're going out for. It's a day.
Right. And I've been with my friend that ran one, but it's like a big party.
Oh, exactly. So, we cater to athletes, groups, but we cater mostly, in my opinion, to families. So we really try to make our event a family-friendly day for everyone. So once you've, pulled yourself out of the last obstacle, we invite everyone to stay, make a day out of it. We've got food and drinks and music. And we actually bring in seals to do demonstrations for the kids. So,
Oh, wow.
we have a huge festival area and hope that everyone stays and kind of makes a whole day of fun with it.
Yeah. But are there like stuff for like kids and families to do while, say, dad's running the race or mom's running the race?
Yeah, so we have the 15K and the 5K, but
So,
then we
yes.
also have a 1 mile and a 400 meter for kids and families to, run together.
Right.
So there's tons of things for kids to do while mom or dad is running
Yeah.
the race. We've got zip lines and tons of cool
Oh,
stuff
wow.
and games for kids.
That's cool. Can adults do the zip line too?
Hey, maybe.
That sounds like a lot more
Right.
fun than running to me. But so what is your favorite thing about working for BattleFrog?
So I would say my favorite thing is, there's so many, but one of the major things is that I get to interact with so many people and so many organizations on
Yeah.
a daily basis, and put me in front of anyone and I'll talk their ear off. So I really enjoy meeting new people, and another thing that really I love about this job is that we get to support so many veterans organizations, and we do so much for them.
Yeah, that probably means a great deal.
Yeah.
I know you ran a race
Yes,
recently.
I did.
What was the toughest part of the race?
So I ran my first BattleFrog in Miami in November, and I would say the toughest part, and this question stumped me because I really couldn't think of like something that was difficult, but I guess
So what was your favorite part? Or tell us your toughest part and then your favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
The toughest part was, the initial start where you're all lined up and you're about to go and they're
Yeah.
blowing the horn and your nerves are like going crazy and you don't know what to expect and you're worrying, and that was probably my toughest part. I'm like getting anxious just talking about it. But once you hit that first obstacle, it's an experience like
Yeah.
none before. And to people who are probably in that same mindset before they start the race, I would say quit stressing about it. Take
Yeah.
it, a step at a time, and try to make it a fun and exciting experience. Meet new people, and it really incorporate that team building aspect in our races. And above all, have fun. Like, pace yourself, make it a fun, exciting event.
One thing, it's good that you've done one, so then when people have questions, you can give them your own experience
Yeah.
of it. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
What was your favorite obstacle?
So my favorite one is, so I'm like halfway through the course running along, and there's this like inverted monkey bar, like 1 story tall obstacle. And I'm like, okay, there's no way. I'm like, okay, Billy Bob, can I please like get a lift or something? Like, I did not know what to do. And so, just looking at it, it was nerve wracking. And then when I attempted it, didn't happen, attempted it again. And then finally I just put all my fear aside and was like, they're not going to put an obstacle here where I can,
Right.
endanger myself.
Yeah.
So I did it for like, I guess the 3rd or 4th time, and I got over it, completed it. And it's just like a weight. It's an awesome feeling, being able to do something that you didn't think you could.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Right.
Do you have any other advice for first-time racers?
No, I would just honestly say to have a ton of fun with it. Like, don't stress. Don't try to make it a race. I know it's called a race, but make it fun. Have fun with it.
Do you know about any interesting stories that maybe some past participants have told you? Any, maybe a couple of that'll pull the heartstrings or something?
We have a ton of, weight loss goals that people have achieved. And, it's because they ran a BattleFrog. And we have so many. It's hard to choose one. But one that it gets to me is that when I ran my first BattleFrog, I saw a group called, I can't remember their name. But they're a group that runs obstacle course races. And they carry weight on their back, bricks or something. And in essence, that's for fallen soldiers.
Oh my
so
gosh.
they run for fallen soldiers and their families. And to do the race, number one, is an amazing accomplishment. To do it with added weight for, these heroes who do so much for us. It was an awesome feeling running beside them.
I know. You're making the tears come. I know you'd previously told me that story, and it's just... It's amazing some of the stories that have come out of these BattleFrog races. At Courtney's ribbon cutting, she had one of the regional directors, and he's a former military Navy SEAL.
He was a Navy diver.
Yes. And he just gave some amazing stories. There was a group he was talking about, the Red Hat ladies, who came out and were running a BattleFrog race.
Exactly.
And so like the
Red Hats.
So anyone
the
who
famous
says
organization,
anyone who says they can't run a race, that's impossible, because we had the Red Hat ladies running a race.
I won't say that
They were
anymore.
running in their red hats and camelbacks, right?
Oh my
The
gosh.
camelbacks may or may not have had water or alcoholic beverages in them.
Whatever gets you through.
Exactly. I say all power to them. But it's the amazing stories that come out of it, and so it's
Heartwarming.
Yes, pulls those heartstrings for sure. Well, is there anything you would like our listeners to know about BattleFrog that we haven't talked about today, or how can they find out information? Give them the website, phone numbers, all that kind of stuff.
And I know there's also a chamber discount code that you can get from listening today.
Make sure you tell
It's
people
a hot
about that.
deal.
Yeah.
So one of the things I really want to stress to people who might not know a lot about BattleFrog is that we are constantly accepting volunteers. You can never have enough volunteers to run one of our races. And so we have a website. It's www.battlefrogseries.com, and there you can see all of our races all over the U.S. You can get more information about volunteering. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to follow the BattleFrog Houston page, just type in Facebook the search bar BattleFrog Houston, and it'll show the BattleFrog Houston page.
Great.
And then another thing is that we really stress the importance of our kids' courses. Like, we pride ourselves on the design of them. Kids absolutely love them. And what a better way to, get the family together and get active and enjoy something fun, you know?
Well, great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Courtney, for chatting with us today. We'll be right back in a few minutes to talk about another one of our great members from KB Homes. Thank you.
Our community's animal shelters cannot absorb accidental litters of kittens and puppies. Approximately 80% of the animals entering our shelters will not make it out alive. Please help be a part of the solution. Please spay and neuter your pets. Many low-cost options are available. Visit texaslittercontrol.org to learn more. That's texaslittercontrol.org. And remember, real Texans don't litter. Please spay and neuter your pets.
Put a smile on your face, a warm feeling in your heart, and tune in to the listener-friendly Mark and Cindy Show every weekday morning from 10 to 11 here on irlonestar.com. Do you have anything to add to that, Mark?
Yeah, scratch the listener-friendly part. Goes without saying. We're not going to be unfriendly with listeners because they'll quit listening and we'll be back to emceeing watermelon-tossing galas. I'm not doing that again, Cindy.
Look, when somebody yells duck, you don't look over to see what's coming your way. You duck.
Hey, it's a reflex from martial arts training. Anyway, I'm not doing any more watermelon galas.
Okay, catch us on our archives, YouTube, SoundCloud, and HBO.
Right, HBO. We're on right after the Game of Thrones. Cindy, you are such a storyteller. I'd like to apologize for Cindy. She makes up stuff.
I'm not. Human Body Odor, HBO. It's an experimental new community channel.
The Mark and Cindy Show every weekday at 10 o'clock. Join us here on irlonestar.com. Please.
The Conroe YMCA's benchmark adaptive programming for kids and adults is Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith is an equine-assisted therapy program serving children and adults with adaptive needs. The riders in our Leap of Faith program are working to address and manage specific aspects of their lives impacted by illness, injury, or disability. The Leap of Faith program has experience working with riders who are living with attention deficit or other hyperactivity disorders, hearing impairments, visual impairments, developmental delays or disabilities, autism, Down syndrome, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, head traumas, brain injuries, and paralysis. Our program uses horseback riding to develop self-confidence and self-esteem, to increase upper and lower body strength, assist in respiratory issues, and establish a trusting relationship between the rider and their horse. Not only do these activities aid in the physical and mental development of the rider, but they also foster self-reliance and independence. For more information regarding our program, to become a rider, or to volunteer with a great group of people, please call our Welcome Center at 936-441-9622 or visit our website at www.ymcahouston.org/Conroe.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat, the Lake Conroe Chambers talk show.
You are the talk show host.
Yes,
though,
I am, and the host as well. I'm Courtney Galley, the Director of Program Development at the Chamber.
Hi, I'm Samantha Good, the Director of Membership Development.
And we thank you for joining us today. Chamber Chat is a program where we speak to our members and have our audience get to know them a little bit better and then talk about our upcoming events. This is a new format. Sam and I co-hosting and making this
fun.
Yes.
Making it fun.
We're chatting. So we had some great guests on before with the Assistance League and with BattleFrog. And now we have Bree with KB Homes. Welcome, Bree.
Thank you.
Bree's a little nervous.
Just a little bit.
But she's going to be great.
Yes.
We're going to get through it.
See, you're a natural. I think a lot of people.
She's got so much personality.
Yes.
If you can't tell, my goodness.
Yes.
Total introvert. Most people think extrovert. Not at all.
See, I would have never guessed that
Yeah.
at all. So you cover very well.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Well, thank you.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, about KB Homes and what you do there and your background and all that good information.
You know, I am a native Texan like most of your guests that have been here this morning. I was just listening to everyone, and it's wonderful, all of the things that they're doing out in the communities. But yeah, I'm from Texas. Naturally, and I've been in real estate for, I would say, since the early 90s. Okay. And I partnered with KB Home, I would say, back in 2013. And the rest is history from there.
Yeah, well, great. And so you've worked for KB Homes for, 3 or 4 years?
Actually, we're coming up on 2.
On 2 years, okay. Obviously, I don't know how to subtract and add.
It's still early.
No worries. It's a running joke with me that math is not my field of
expertise.
Tell
people, math is hard. It's hard.
Are you sure you're not Kathy Lee?
I could be. We were joking that we want this kind of talk show to be kind of like the Today Show with Kathy Lee and Hoda. And Sam was going to be Kathy Lee personality because she's bubbly and cute and all that. And I was going to be Hoda because I'm the professional journalist. But obviously, Kathy Lee is
doing an amazing job.
It's rubbing off on me a little bit.
Where's Mr. Jones when we need him?
Oh, something. Edward Jones, Eddie Jones, if you're out there, we need you. You need to come to the studio ASAP. Another inside joke. Okay, well, let's get on with the show, I guess.
Right.
Go ahead.
What sets KB Homes apart from other home builders?
You know, KB Home is a recognized leader in energy and water efficiency building. So I think that's just one key factor that set us aside from everyone else.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that we have, we have earned the Excellence Award for the past 4 years in a row.
That's great.
So,
that's fantastic.
Yeah. It's a lot to be proud of, and we are.
Well, that's great. So KB Homes. Is it KB Home or KB Homes?
Is one home at a time. So yes, it's KB Home.
See, I always thought it was with an S. So that's, you learn something new every day. Okay.
Yeah.
So KB Home is doing a business after hours on March 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and what guests can expect at the event? Are you giving away any good prizes, door prizes to chamber members who might be coming to that event?
Actually, all of that. You can expect hors d'oeuvres and networking and, all of the socialization that you guys love to do. And, I have heard, rumor has it, that there are 2 2-hour kayak rentals for Lake Conroe. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That should be a lot of fun. I want to go kayaking.
I know. Maybe you'll win. Oh, wait. You're a chamber employee. I guess you're not eligible. Maybe a friend will win. Maybe a friend will win.
Maybe a friend will win.
And
Exactly.
So is the after hours in like a model home? Where is it going to be located?
Actually, it is. It's in our model homes, and we have 3 of them within that community. So you guys are also going to be touring those homes as well.
I love touring model homes.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
They're actually beautiful.
Oh, I bet so.
Beautiful, beautiful homes. So
well, great. So if you're looking to build,
definitely.
that would be a great opportunity to come. Or if you're just interested in real estate too, like I am. I'm not looking to build, but
absolutely.
I would love that.
I believe they have like right under 40 lots still left available. And so definitely, if you are looking for a home in the market for a home, now's the time to buy.
Yes, that's perfect.
Which community are we going to be in? Is it
Wedgwood Falls?
Wedgwood Falls, okay.
Which is located just right off the 3083, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then besides the business after hours where people can come in and tour the model homes, do you have any open houses coming up, or can people just come on the weekend or during the week? Is it how does that work?
Well, of course we're open 7 days a week. But we do have a few grand openings that are happening throughout the city of Houston, actually, because we have more than 20 active communities available.
Oh, wow.
So just don't let Wedgwood Falls be the only thing that you remember. We have Shadow Grove in Pearland, and then Cimarron Creek in Magnolia, and then River Grove in Kingwood and Lakewood Pines as well. And then my new community that is going to be open, I believe it's going to be on Friday, which is Brookwood Forest. It's going to be located sort of that Porter, Kingwood area.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Oh, that's
yeah, we've got a lot of new communities that are developing and coming online.
Yeah, that's
yeah, on the rise, if you will.
Yes, exactly. This
That's
area
a lot.
is just growing so much.
Yes.
There's such a need for new homes and
for sure
quality, great new homes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, what is one of your favorite things about working for KB Home?
Honestly, it is helping buyers.
Yeah.
That is the whole business of it for me. It's the reason why I got into real estate in the first place, is because it's nothing like helping someone achieve their American dream. So, yeah.
Especially, I bet, first-time home buyers.
Yeah. They're excited, they're nervous, they're scared. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
All of those emotions that I had before I sat in this
they experience them as well. But I bet you calm them down. Hopefully, we've calmed you down a little bit.
A hair. Let's just say I'm ready to go. But I'm having a good time.
You are, and you're doing such a great job.
Well, thank you very much.
I look forward, hopefully in the near future, to be able to purchase a home. But I can't. Yeah, I watch those HGTV shows and, the first time home buyers.
You never ever say never, my love. You need to come in and sit with a sales professional, and we'll walk you all the way through it. So you don't know that. So
That's
true. We're gonna take that out of your vocabulary, effective immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Courtney might be leaving here with a home today.
Exactly. Courtesy of Bree Hamp.
Yes. Thank you, Bree.
So for the first time home buyers like Courtney is soon to be, do you have any advice?
Mortgage rates right now are at a new low, and they have no place, guys, to go but up. So now really is the time to buy if you're going to purchase. Why I always say to my buyers, why pay more for a home next year? the same square footage.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
So what you're saying is right now there's a sale on homes. So people should definitely be buying them.
Well, I'm saying that now is the time definitely to buy. Yeah.
And so this is going to be another question that has just popped into my head. But so for somebody that has that's just a small family or a single person, what is the trend kind of in kind of putting money down on homes, from the mortgage crisis from 08, 09, when all that happened, and a lot of people weren't putting money down on their homes, so they were, over their heads and stuff like that. I mean, what's kind of the norm to put how much money you need to put down on a home?
It's still the same with FHA is 3.5% down. Of course, the only thing that changed with it was PMI, and it's going to be, or I should say MIP, it's this at private mortgage insurance. It's going to be for the life of the loan, so that makes it a little bit different, but you still have other programs that are available to you. Don't count out VA, and you have conventional naturally, and then you have rural housing too as well. So
so there's help for first-time home buyers
absolutely
out there,
absolutely, and they have different programs that are available to you, like the Seth program, 5-star program. There's a lot. So the deal is getting with one of our mortgage professionals, which is Home Community Mortgage, and yeah, we'll guide you through that.
Well, that's great advice. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that information as well.
You should come see me.
I know. I need to.
So do you have any business advice that you feel it is important for people to know? Give us some wise words.
Honestly, guys, it's just what I've said. Why pay more for a home? Tomorrow, just be prepared, ready to go to purchase. Because literally labor costs, materials are going up. And so it doesn't make any sense to wait it out. And, again, mortgage rates are at an all-time low. So now is the time to buy.
Well, I know there's a lot of competition when it comes to home builders. How do you stay relevant and ahead of the curve? How does KB Home? Do y'all have any special marketing incentives y'all do, or how do y'all stay kind of above and at the top of home builders?
We do it all. Anything that is going to save our buyers money, of course, naturally, and that's why we lead in that building water and energy efficiency, is because anytime it's going to save our buyers a few bucks, then we're interested in that. We offer vinyl windows and all of those things. So just anything that we can save the money.
Great.
Yeah.
We're all about saving money.
Yes. Do you have anything else that you would like our listeners to know about KB Home?
Just to come by and see you.
Yeah, you should just come by and see me.
What's a website? Yeah, I'm sure y'all are on all social media stuff, but what's a website that we can go to?
It's just www.kbhome.com.
Great.
That's it.
Great.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
And find me.
Yes.
Brookwood Forest.
Come find Bree. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I know I've gotten some great advice about, especially first-time home builders. So we thank you for joining Chamber Chat, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Imagine a new mother has just delivered her first child, and doctors decide to transport him to the neonatal intensive care unit of a specialty children's hospital 90 miles away. A young couple's world has just turned upside down, and now they have to find a hotel for the next 2 months. Caden's Hope can help. Caden's Hope focuses on alleviating the unexpected financial burden associated with last-minute travel, hotel arrangements, air travel for out-of-town family, gasoline, credit cards, parking, groceries, and the list is endless. And all while worrying about the medical condition of their newborn child. Caden's Hope grew out of the very real-life struggles and financial hardships faced by a young couple in California. A bed to sleep in, food to eat, parking, and other essential daily needs. You can help by joining Caden's Hope and providing a tax-deductible contribution. Your generous support, when added to others, will help a family remain overnight near the hospital in a warm, safe hotel close to their child. To learn more, please visit cadenshope.org. Caden's Hope, providing hope in the midst of trial. Imagine a young couple's baby has just been born, and doctors decide to transport him to the neonatal intensive care unit 90 miles away. Their world has just turned upside down, and now they have to find a hotel for the next 2 months. Cadence Hope focuses on alleviating the unexpected financial burden associated with the last-minute travel. Your tax-deductible contribution will help a family remain overnight near the hospital and close to their baby. To learn more, please visit cadencehope.org. Cadence Hope, providing hope in the midst of trial.
Lone Star Internet Radio is now bringing you the weekly business hour show each Monday morning at 11 a.m. My name is Rick Schisler, and I will be your host. Each week we will be bringing you local, area, and national business news that you can use. The program will also feature an interview with a local or national business person who will share their own experiences, successes, and failures in operating their businesses. Our show is for anyone who already owns a business, whether they work solo or have employees, and for those who are thinking about starting their own businesses. A bit of information about myself. Again, my name is Rick Schisler, and I am a Silver Fox advisor who has over 40 years experience as a serial entrepreneur. As a part of our show, I will offer some advice and encouragement on our monthly topic, and I will take your questions by email at rschisler@silverfox.org or call into the station at 936-647-3776. See you on the radio Monday at 11 a.m. for the weekly business hour.
Welcome back to Chamber Chat. We had a great time with our guests this morning and learned a lot about some of our awesome chamber members. Courtney, did you learn anything interesting today?
I did. I learned that you don't have to be in shape to do the BattleFrog, and if kids can do it, and ladies in red hats can do it,
With
anybody
wine.
can do it. Yes.
Yes.
With wine. Wine makes everything better. And I learned that this is the best time to buy a home because mortgage rates are low, and you don't want to pay more in the future than you'll pay right now. And I also learned the Assistance League gives out scholarships.
Yes, that was fantastic.
Yes.
They had told me at their after hours last month, they had told me about all of their different programs.
Yeah.
And they have so many amazing women getting together, and one man,
Yes.
that have come together for all these amazing programs
Yeah.
that you do, or that they do.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to hear them talk about it. And we're excited for them to be celebrating their 30th anniversary.
Yes.
My goodness.
Well, I think we had some great guests kind of for our first inaugural Chamber Chat talk show. So, but I kind of wanted to tell people kind of some of the special events we're having at the Chamber. So in March, we're having Montgomery County Day at the Capitol. And if you don't know what that is, it's going to be on March 24th. So every other year when the Texas Congress is in session, we go and visit our representatives there. We take a bus, and all of the chambers join together and go for that. So if you're a chamber member and interested in coming, let me know. And then we have Taste Fest coming May 14th at the Lone Star Convention Center. That's where people can come and get a taste of all of the different restaurants in the area, breweries and wineries, and come out and have a great time. We'll have the lounge back, Buffalo Wild Wings Lounge, where you can sit in a comfy chair. And last year it coincided with the NFL draft. This year it won't, but we'll have some kind of sports theme event on TV, and you can go and relax and then get some great goodies. And if you're interested in being a food vendor, you don't have to be a chamber member, so you can call about that. Tickets are on sale online starting today.
Ooh, fantastic.
And so you can
Get
buy
your
tickets, or if you're interested in sponsoring the event, you just need to email me, CourtneyG@conroe.org, or go to conroe.org.com, or call us at 936-756-6644.
Well, that is fantastic. Make sure that you're also looking at conroe.org for all of our other upcoming events. And that's it for Chamber Chat. We want to thank our guests for spending the morning with us. Till next time, this is Samantha Good
and Courtney Galley.